And a warm welcome to all of you. 1 minute, 1 minute. Let some more people will join. Then we will start the today's session of day 3 of Bootstrap. So let me have the settings by now. I hope my voice is clear to all of you. Hmm. While 1 minute. हाँ बोलो ना. नहीं बात होगी बात होगी बात होगी. यार ये so this is not for today's session. Let me open this for the in the new window because the current work is what was there. And here, okay. This is the output, and 1 second. Okay. I'm just changing my by default browser to Chrome, and let us have the setup ready. The setup is set now for today's class. Okay, so the entire setup is ready by now. We'll wait for 1 2 minutes. So 1 second, just checking where till where we have completed yesterday. So okay, so the setup is ready. Let me open the get bootstrap page from where we will be taking the complete reference and docs. Okay, so the setup is completely ready by from my side. So I hope my screen is visible to all of you and my voice is also audible to all of you. So let us start the today's session. Okay. So here I hope you all see the things completely. So here what all we have learned by now. So we are in the column part and we are currently deploying that for the multiple screens. For the multiple screen, you can have the LG, MD, and Excel. How the content will look like. Now, let us see the next thing in Bootstrap is a nested. Nested, nested. So, what is nested? Nested is now how to divide columns into two or three. Here you can see how to divide the columns into two or three. So below is the structure. So let us have the structure. So 1 minute. Let me comment out this thing and we'll have the structure as dot container fluid is the parent class and inside this we have to have a class of dot row and dot row we have to have a id id of green and the content. Okay, and what we will be having inside it, what we will do, we will copy the two classes from here, this one and this one. Okay, so what we have div class called lg. Let us see how it looks. Okay, so we have, let us call lg4 and call lg4 bg primary. Okay, text will be white and what we will write here, call dash 4. Sorry, control that. Call dash 4 is a content. And in the last line we have call dash lg dash 8. So 8 plus 4 is 12 and nothing else we want. So we have bg primary and bg secondary and 1 second text will be white. Perfect. So what we will have the call as 8 here. Now, so you can see this thing here. Now what we will be doing, and here what we will do, we will use the id as red. So in order to differentiate that this red is the parent column and inside this we have two columns inside it. So now 1 second. Okay. Okay. So we will work from here. Now, if we want to create column inside a column, this is called as nested. We need to create a row first. So the rule is, let me summarize the rule. The rule is, yeah, hi, John. So the rule is, after body, there has to be a container class. After container, there has to be a row class. And after row, there has to be column class. So, and if we want a column inside a column, we have to create a row first. And after row, we can create columns. So, we want to create column inside column. So, we need to create a row first. So, how we will be doing that? Let us see. So, what we do in this call. Okay. So, in this call, what we do, we have dot row. So, we have created. We have created a row first, and inside that row, what we'll do, we will create a column. Now see how we will be doing this. So what we will do, we will do call 6, call 6 bg primary text white. Again, we use call 4, 6 plus 4 is 10. Primary view specifically on the secondary. The secondary text white. We use 6 plus 4. We use 4. And the last one, 6 plus 4 is 10, and 10 plus 2 is 12. PG success, SUCCESS, text white, and here we use. So this is the pattern you can see. So now here we have created column inside a column. Okay. For this, we have what we did. We have created a row first, then we have created a column inside a column. So that is how it works like. So I can say that whatsoever we have learned till now, is enough to make the web page responsive. Okay, but now new versions are coming with new features. So let us see some more features. Okay, so let us see the columns of equal width. So if I want these columns of equal width, okay, here what you see, I am giving 6, 4, like that. But if I want the columns of equal width, okay, here you can see these columns are of equal width. If I want, so what to do? So let us have, so Bootstrap have created some shortcuts also for this thing. So let us check how it works. So using, let me see. So what we will do, if I give a plain class call, see what will happen. Okay. See. It is divided into 3 equal. So let me change the danger, and I can have light. So it is now text will be black so that it is visible. Now you see here, these 3 columns are now divided equally. Equally means 6, 6, 6, not no 4, 4, 4. Okay, if I don't give anything, it will be like this. So this will be very suitable for mobile devices. Now, no. Let us see. Now the second shortcut for this thing. We where we allot a size to a column, and the rest will be divided among, and the rest of the space will be divided among others. So let us see how it will work. So what we will do, let us give call dash 4. And let us see call dash 6. Okay. So let us see how it works. So you can see 6 columns has been given to this thing. 6 plus 4, 6 and 6. So 3 here and 3 here. It will be like this. So let us see. Okay, 6, 3 and 3. Fine. So this is how it works. Now, if what now shortcut number. Now let us see the next shortcut where the size of the column depends upon the content inside that. So let us see how it works. So if I give the call dash auto and the content is 4. See, depending upon the size of the content, the space has been allotted to the second column, and uh, let us see. Okay, so depending upon the size of the content, the space has been allotted. Using the call auto feature, this entire thing will be happen. Okay, so now let us apply a new class. Okay, so what we will do, let us apply a new class. on the row, this row. So the class name will be row dash call row dash calls dash 2. Okay, row dash calls dash 2. And let me have, and what I will do, so the parent classes contain a fluid. ID will be, look, wait. So let me remove this thing. Dev class row and row dash calls dash 2. And 1 second, let me remove this ID also. So, and after that, if you see, we have only this thing. We carry only this thing currently here. 1, 2, and 3. Rest all we will remove. So this is for this. This is for this. So we need to remove. Perfect. So Control A, Control Shift P, format selection and selected. Okay, fine. Now we have a parent class container fluid, and after that we have a second class row. And what we do, we use a second class row dash calls dash 2, and we have a div. Second, let me make it a little bit large. Okay, so we have a div with the class. We have a div with the class call, and let me remove this all. So it will be like that. Now you see that we have 6 plus 4, 6 plus 4, 10, and 10 plus 2, 12. So as I've told you, 8 divides whole of the page into rows and columns. Okay. So let me see how this thing work like that. 1 second. One minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. So let me see. 1 second. Okay. So here you see we have, oh, okay. So let me have the another div here. We have another call bg light. Let us use another button color. What we have here, uh, buttons. So we use the warning color. So the shortage of colors. Warning, and it will be like that. So the structure will be all about like this only. Call bg. Okay, so 6 plus 4 is 10, and we use 1 and 1 here. Now, there will be only two columns in a line. So if you see here, there will be only two columns in a line. Okay, so the structure will always be like that, that there will be only two columns in a line. Now, now, why this is happening? Because this is happening because of the flex box. So as I told you in the start only, Bootstrap uses some part of HTML, CSS, in JavaScript. 1 second. Okay. So, okay. 1 minute. Okay. So as I have told you that Bootstrap uses some part of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript also. So that is why it is happening because of the flexbox. So now if the space allotted depend upon the content. Okay, so if the space allotted depend upon the content, so the content is only this much and the space allotted to this column is this much. So if we want to make it different, so if I give call dash auto, okay, row dash calls dash auto. See, based on the content, the space will be allotted to them. So that is why this is happening. So now what we will see some flex box functionalities also, as Bootstrap uses some flex box also, which helps to align item vertical and horizontal. Okay, so now let us see how it works. So let us have the structure. We'll have the container fluid. We have the div class row, and what I have here, BG warning. And if I use align items start, okay, aligned item start, and this is not at all required. Align items start. So here you need to use the style tag. Also the style, we will be using minimum height to be, let's say, 400 px, and see how it works. So we have the call call bg different colors, 1 2 3 and 4. Okay, fine. So this is a parent class, this is here, this and this. So that's how it works out. So let me see how the output will be like. So the output will be like that here. 1 second, let us check in different sizes, so it will remain as it is only. So now here, the yellow color area is the row. Rest small are div. Fine. The yellow color area is the row. Rest small are div. And if it didn't take align item start, then row height will be equal to the column or the div height. Okay. It the if we don't want all the items to start from start and want to shift to the end, so we will use the align items, and see the items will shift towards the end of the page. And suppose if we want in the center, it will be like this. So start and center are the values. Now if now using align self property to align the items in different position, how to use the align self property. So the same will be applying to the individual items and removing this from the parent. Now as I've told you, self property will get applied to the item. So let us have the structure like that. So the row bg warning, and we will be removing this thing from here. Control S. Now what we will do, we will align the align self to start. So it's in the start only. And here we use align self to end. We use al By the way, align self to enter, and we use this as align align self, and let us use the end only. Okay, so that is how this thing works. Now, one second, align. Oh, the spelling mistake. Align self start. So here we have applied the self property, and that self property gets applied on to the individual items and not onto the parent container. So that is how it works like that. Now, now we will see the next thing here. One second. Okay. Now we want to align the item horizontally. Okay. Earlier, what we are doing, we are aligning the items vertically. Now, if we want to align the items horizontally, we will use the justify content and will remove some items. Okay. So that is the entire structure what we are following in Flex. So if we want to use if I want to use to align horizontally, so what will be the structure like that? So the structure will be here. We use the uh, okay. So let me remove the okay. So first div class row bg warning, and we have the style to minimum right call. Okay. So what I will do, I will remove these two, this thing and this thing. Let me remove comment out. Okay, now I have only two items. Now, what I will do, also I will need to remove this align self property. So it will be like that. BG primary and BG bounding. Okay, and here what we will do, let me check out the new. Oh, what is happening? Let me take the info color. Info. So here, let us have info color. So the background will be look different. Now, here, okay, let us use the same BG font. Here, the yellow color is row and the rest two are the vertical columns, which uses the height of the row. Now, adding justify content end will move the item towards the end horizontally. So, what there we will using, we will apply the justify content end. Justify content and one second. Called as 4. You can see it has been shift towards the end. Now, if I use the color info, okay, so that will be perfect. So here, if you see, this thing have shift towards the end. And let me tell you one thing also. So now, okay, so we can use it around between and evenly also. So let us check them. So if I use justify content between BETWEN between. So it will be in the between. So this is the parent container. This is a parent. Space between space evenly. So we use space evenly. So evenly it is been aligned. Evenly it is aligned. And if I want to use space evenly, I have checked between options. Okay, so now let us see the next thing in the Bootstrap, which is called the reordering property. Reordering means to change the order. The basic concept is like that. Now let us plan in that a way that let's plan in a way that it will show in the same pattern in desktop, laptop, and will and change in the mobile view. So let us see how we will be doing that. So this is the structure, and let me remove all. So now what we will do, we will use dot row, and in this dot row we use bg dash bg dash nin bg dash warning, and we use style, and as style we will be using a minimum height of 200 px, and one more thing, what we use another div dot pol dash 4 dot col dash 4 with the bg primary, and the text we will be using white, and the content inside it we use the div one. So let me copy paste it quickly. So here we have call for primary. I will be using secondary, and I will be using here info text user. Okay, so div one, div two, and div three. So here let us change the reordering. So here let's run in a different way, and for the large, extra large, and extra large screens in this pattern mentioned below. So what we will do here, so call for bg primary text file. Okay, so what I will do here, so here now let's change the sequence for medium devices and see how it works. Okay, so what I will do here, we have the we will apply the order property in order to change the ordering. So let us apply the order for LG. It will use two column, and here order dash LG it will use three column, and here also we apply order dash LG for one. So let us see how it works. See here div 3 will be in the number one position. So you can see div 3 in the number one position. Div 2 will be in the third position. Div 2 will be in the third position. See div 3 in the third, and div 1 in the second position. So you can see div 1 in the now it is for the large screen. Large screen. Now for the small screen, it will remain, it will follow its natural behavior. So that is how it works like that. Now, after that, let us change this for medium devices also. So what we will do here, we will apply order dash md dash for the medium. I want this to be in the third, and I want this to in the center, or the order dash md dash 2, and for this one, so let us see for medium devices. So here 3 2 1. Normal behavior. See 3 2 1, and for LG it will be C a behavior. That is why the Bootstrap is being used a lot, and it is being used to make the thing responsiveness. Now, after this thing, so here one more thing. So here, if you don't want to give any order to the div, the rule is it comes first. Okay. So here, one second. One second. So if I do not give any order, okay. So if I do not give any order. So let us see how it works. So div 3, let us see div 3. So see, it will always remain in the first. So this will be the normal behavior. Okay. So that is how this thing will work like that. Now, now offsetting columns. Okay. So what do you mean by offsetting columns? So offsetting columns means giving space from the left side. Okay. So if I want to give space from the left side, how to do that? So, okay, so let us see, let us change the setup now. So we will be applying the setup for only the 2, 2, 3. So let me comment. Okay, let me remove this. Control S, Control Shift P, format. Sorry, Control A, Control Shift P, format selection. Everything is selected properly. Okay. Now, here, this is for this is for this, and this. Perfect. So here, what we do, we have the okay. So let me remove the order property also. So it will work like this. Now let us apply the offset. So how offset will work? Okay. So we have here the div class row bg warning style will be minimum height of 200 pxp will be taking, and the div of class call for bg primary text will be white. So after applying offset means space from the left side, see the result, and same remains as it is even in different sizes. So let us see how it works. So here, what I want the space for the offset. So we have of offset one. Okay, so you can see the space from the left has been created. So if I want here also, so offset three. So 3 times of the space has been provided to here. Okay, so 3 times of the space has been allotted, has been given to here compared to this thing. So that is why it looks like that. Now, what we do, we can apply the same on screen sizes also. So let us apply the same on last screen and see how it works. So what we will do, we will be using offset dash LG dash 1. As soon as the screen size will get large, see, the screen size will get large, a space will be created in the left side. And what we will do for the medium devices. So let us see how it works. See and see. That is the responsiveness which is managed by the grid system internally. Now, what we see next. Now from here, grid system is completed. Now we will see the classes and components. Okay. So here, first thing is the text. Okay. So here, text which has been provided by the boot system, Bootstrap, so that the development time reduces. Okay. So let's create a default structure. So for this thing, what I will do, let me create a default structure. So we have a div with the class container, and we have a div with the class row. Rest all is not required. And after that, what we have? We have a div with the class for column 12, and what else we are looking for? Mm, 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 mm. Oh, this thing. The div. We have the div with class. Okay. In the content. So what we will do? Let us have. Okay. So let us have a paragraph, and in this paragraph we will be using a class bg dash danger, and the text will be white. And here, what we will say checking. Here the content will be, so one second, one second. Okay, so the content will be hello. So here, what is happening here? So here, if I want to make the text in the center, okay. So what I will do? So what I will do? So I will use the text white. I will use the text that in Bootstrap, you need to type each and everything. Why? Because it is like in HTML and CSS, it is not taking the things by default. So here, you need to type all the things manually, and you need to type the things completely. Not half of the things will work here. Okay, so that is why it works like that. And 1 minute. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Yeah, hi, Finny, hi. So here, 1 second. So here, what we are checking it. So here, if I want to give the text in the center, so I will be using the text center. So the text will be the center, and here same will be for text in the end. So text will be in the end. So that is how it works. Like. Now for the image, what we will be doing for the image and how we will be making this image responsive. So with the help of class 𝐼MG_Fluid, we can make the image responsive. So that's very simple. So I have some images also. Second. So, so the setting is done for the images part. And here, okay. So what I will do after call 12, okay, after call 12, so div and para, after call 12, let me have mm, image src image, and here we will be using a class. Okay. So here class img dash fluid. img dash fluid is the name of the class. So let us see how it works. So here you can see the responsiveness. Automatically it is adjusting like the content, if you have remember. Now rounding the paragraph corner. Now how this paragraph corner will get round off. So for this class rounded to be used, and this can be used in anything, means I can use this in image and content. Let us check this thing how will we using. So what is, we will be using the class as rounded. So the sharpness has removed, and let us have in here also. So you can see the roundness in the paragraph also. So that is the by 1 second, 1 second. P class rounded. P class. Oh, sorry. rounded. So you can see this roundness. So this roundness will come with the help of the class rounded. Okay. So 1 second. Okay. So here let us see the let us see the next thing here and see how this thing will work. So the rounded feature will actually make the edges round. Okay, so now table. Now how we will be applying insert a table here. So let us see and let us use that first. Okay, so now we will see how, now we will see what Bootstrap have given to style table in. So here we have the, let us check control F-T-A-B-L-E. Okay, so the tables are here. So here if you see simple, it's very simple. So we need to give the class as table and everything will be set. So let us copy it and simple copy paste. Your by default set of table is ready. Now, okay. So, so here, if you see, so here, what we will do, we will see the most commonly used features. Okay, and the and mostly copy paste is used here. So if you see, I only did the copy paste. So, but if I remove this class, see what is happening. It becomes a normal table what we are creating in the HTML. And one more thing, the yeah, hello, Mr. Thug Life. So the attendance for the day 3 has been shared. I request you all to please fill the attendance form. Okay. And This is the table what we have created. But if you see, if I didn't give the class table, it will look like that. Now, what we will see next is, so here, what I will do. Okay. So now, if I want this to get separate, so how we will see, what will make you think? So let us see the next class here. Mm, okay, so if I give the class as default, okay, so let us see class table default. Default will looks like that only. Now after default, but let us have one second. I need to check this also, that how it works. So we have given this and dark. Okay, so table class equal to table primary. Okay, so table dash primary, table dash primar1, and here again we need to use the class. Now it works like that. So the background, it will be in a light blue shade. So it is written here also. So if I use the table as in the warning here, table, see how it works. So that is how the beauty of this thing. So here, let us check some more thing here. So now we can put, okay. So one more thing. If I want, okay, let us apply this on row. So in this warning, if I want to have this on row, so here in TR, let us apply the table success class. In the TR, this particular thing gets in a different color. So you can actually design your, you can actually design your table rows also in a very beautiful manner. So that is how it works like. Now ascended tables and stripped rows. So if I use table class table stripped, so let us see how it works. So if I use table stripped, stripped, only the first only the first row gets colored and rest are not. See, this simple, just copy and paste, it will like that. So now if I want to use the columns to get split, so I will use table stripped dash columns. So if I use table stripped dash columns, table stripped dash columns, 1 second. 1 second, let me see why it's not working. Table dark, table stripped. So I use table. Okay, so table dark and table strip. So you can see some different colors here in this particular fashion. So that is the way in which you use this particular thing. So if I use this, let us copy paste this thing. Let us see how it looks like. Table success, table stripped. See, you can see light dark shade. So that is simple giving the use of the class. It will make your table looking attractive. Now, hoverable table. See hoverable. So let us apply the table hover also here. So table hover. See. Okay, so that is how Bootstrap is very easy. It is only the magic of classes. So here comes to an end of today's class. Tomorrow we will continue with the same session and we will plan to have a small project also. So see you tomorrow.